Hello, my friends. Today's date is February the 27th, and this is a reading for you if this is your birth date. This is a four-card pull, a general energy card for the year, a challenge you might face this year, an action you can take to stay in balance, and an outcome or synopsis card. This is the card of the year. This might be an energy that sustains through the year or something that comes to really chop it open and make you look in a different way, make you act in a different way. Suggest that you do anyway. This is the card, general energy card for the year. It is the nectar. What does the nectar say? Healing is required this year. And the healing of the body, mind, spirit is what nectar suggests. That sweet spiritual essence of, of deep love, of deep compassion, of deep awareness, of deep honoring, of deep respect, of the whole process of things. The nectar is often a subtle energy, and you can what does it ask of you? It asks of you to take more part in those people, those situations, those energies of nature, those energies of love, those energies of joy, those energies of looking at yourself through deep meditation and deep honoring of nature that brings you back to the sweetness of things. It allows you to regenerate and heal. So, those things that allow you to regenerate and heal are what are calling you this year. And there might be a deep need for it. There might be just a steady need for it all year long, or a deep need for it at some point in this year. To remember that sweet essence of nectar that can come to you and be reminded that you have, by doing regenerative and healing things with other people, with nature, with family, with yourself. This is a beautiful meditation of imagine the sweet energy of divine consciousness down running down through your crown, soothing your brain and going dripping down like honey through the rest of your being, bringing calm and peace and love and grace and truth and beauty back to you, making you relax, making you not forced to fix something. You don't need to force to fix something. You just need to be more open and relaxed. And in that opening and in that relaxation and in that willingness to be and hear something wider than your own concerns, does the nectar of life, the sacred nectar of life, come forward in you and shine through your eyes and shine through your being. So, what is your particular challenge? Page of Cups. Page of Cups, it's like the Page of Cups is that young energy inside of us that really wants to taste things and test things. It's the maiden, it's the maiden looking out with these fresh, alive eyes. A maiden who has come into themselves, and this can be a man or a woman. About the essence of the energy of sparking toward things that might give you pleasure, might give you love. Ultimately, love is what you want. It's cups. Ultimately, love and connection and joy and a sense of trusting oneself and trusting one's intuition and bringing cleansing to oneself and offering cleansing to another, and the ability to surrender and go with the flow of things. And that helps to create smooth relationships, and that after all, promotes more love. So that's your challenge, to allow yourself to taste, I think, some new things that are that are offered to you this year that other people might be saying, no, those are bad, no, those are wrong, no, those are sinful in my tradition, no, those are anti whatever in my tradition, and no, 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 those are things you should stay away from, absolutely stay away from. It can get to that kind of a situation. It can also just be that sometimes the taste of pleasure and the taste of love come with all kinds of people saying no, no, no. For whatever reason they say no, no, no. It might be not bad. It might be that those people had bad situations with them or had it shoved into them that it was wrong for someone to undertake this or taste this or do this thing for themselves for whatever reason. But you need to open yourself up to this beautiful card of the blue heron, the reflection. You know, the beautiful heron that stands one-legged in the shallows, balanced, serene, watchful, aware, in bliss, in beauty, in grace, and go toward that part of yourself. When you remember that you are all these things that the blue heron exemplifies, that is the reflection you need. So this is a time of reflection, and a time of saying, what is really stopping me from going after something that I feel would be sacred to me, that would give me a taste of my joy, that would give me a taste of my sacred bliss, that would give me a taste of regeneration and healing, regardless of what somebody else might say to me. I have to make that choice. I have to make that clear decision. I have to honor that there's something inside of me that's calling me towards something that could be very powerful and healing and regenerative for me. So why do I stop that? Why am I hesitant? Why do I feel like I can't go forward to find the nectar that really helps me to heal? So here is the synopsis card. Somebody stands in your way. Is it you? Probably because you've chosen to not go forward with something that really could be very heart healing for you. More than likely, it's often a parent, or it's a clan, family, or it's a organization, a church, a business, or it's a community and a country, or it's a world that says, oh no, you're not going there. Oh no, we're not going to let you see your light. Oh no, we're not going to let you try to find yourself. You have to go this way. You have to stay in this path. You can't taste those things. If it's a mother or father, it's often about the things that were painful for them and denied to them, and that they were told no about, or something that they tasted and touched that brought them more pain in their opinion. So they're trying to really stop you from going through them to go to the light that's on the other side of them, that's in this portal that says the portal awaits. You just got to get through the own negativities in your own mind and the own all the old belief systems that kept you locked in and locked away and uptight and unaffirming to your own sacred and spiritual nature. So this is reflection, It's a time to look at what stops you from following what your spirit calls you to follow. And whether that's a law or a fear or a judgment or somebody else's challenge, that you get to look at that and you get to find your way through it this year. And it's all about healing yourself and regenerating yourself and not feeling like you're boxed into somebody else's belief system that doesn't allow you to expand and grow and thrive and heal and be balanced. Ahoma Takwiasin, may it be a blessed year to you. Relax, go to the pond, look at yourself in the beautiful still waters, reflect upon your nature. Remember that you are love. Remember that you are joy. Remember that you are alive and vital. And remember that you need to fulfill that aliveness and the vitality and that sacredness by allowing love to occur, by allowing the taste of sacred sweetness to occur, by following your truth and your authenticity and your path to finding yourself, and remembering that it's all sacred. if you allow it and you go with it. Everything is a teacher. Everything can bring you back to yourself, but sometimes you have to go through the pain of something in order to really find yourself and to really find your truth. So blessed be Yahoo.